Det som jeg skal snakke om, det altså GSNs systemer og standarder. Jeg skal si litt om RFID-teknologi. Ikke så mye, som et innspill til og en oppfordring til dere, slik at dere kan skaffe dere mer kompetanse rundt det. Jeg skal snakke om noe som meget viktig. Det Electronic Product Code Information Services, EPCIS. Vi jobber med identifikasjoner. Alle har sett en strekkode, og alle har jo også vært i kassen og sett at noen ganger så blir ikke den lest av ulike årsaker. Så vi har for produkter og lokasjoner, GLN, og for gods, Serial Shipment Container Code. Visma har for øvrig GLN, Raymond. Det kommer jeg tilbake til. Vi jobber med datafangst, strekkodeformater, merkingskonsepter og EPC RFID. Og noe som nestemann skal snakke om EDI, det også en standard fra GSN til orientering, altså elektroniske fakturaformater og lignende. Og vi jobber med elektronisk handel og det som heter EPCIS. Men det finnes standarder for å merke enkeltprodukter, for å merke det som heter D-pakk, så i distribusjonspakken i varehandelen. Paller som eksempel. Global Retail Returnable Asset Identifier. GLN. Og GAI, det Global Individual Asset Identifier. Det finnes en rekke standarder som kan tas i bruk. EPC, det da altså, poenget at man finner en ident som global. Slik at om man merker alle objekter i verden, så må man ha et unikt nummer. Og det ikke så lett å få til. Derfor jobber man sammen og kom frem til det som heter EPC, Electronic Product Code. Nå skal jeg ta denne piloten. Det har pågått over 3 år, i hvert fall. Og den har tatt for seg, man har testet ut hvordan man skal få dette til å fungere, ikke sant? Fra merking til informasjonsdeling. Så man har delt inn dette i flere nivå. Det laveste nivået vare. Og så har du da D-pakk-nivå, og så har du typisk pall eller lignende. Eller det har returnable case, ja, så har du pall på neste nivå. Så har du container, men så har de laget et nivå for å samle sammen containere i en forsendelse. Så fase 1 var Hong Kong, Tokyo. Den var sko, og det gikk over sjø, og det var i februar 2007. Håndholdte lesere og litt EPCIS. Fase 2, det var transport på fly. Shanghai og LA og ulike varetyper. Den siste har gått med Tokyo og Amsterdam. Elektroniske produkter. Blant annet Canon var med. Det var Canon skrivere. Og fullautomatisert lesing, bruk av elektronisk forsegling. Altså container forsegles jo i dag ofte med en mekanisk innretning. Og den jo bare å klipse av og sette på ny, så jo ingen som kan se at den kan lett forfalskes. Men elektronisk forsegling, det stopper dette. Da ligger det en RFID-brikke i selve forseglingen.
This pilot program was conducted on the 400-year-old trade lane between Japan and the Netherlands in an exciting attempt to create more efficient global supply chain management with cutting-edge RFID technologies. In this third phase of the EPC Global Transportation and Logistics Pilot Program, all cargo movement was automatically tracked from Japan to the Netherlands. This pilot program tracked a previously unmatched 39 containers worth of cargo over a 4-week period. This time, we used passive tags on cartons and active RFID tags on pallets and containers. By setting up 21 reading points between Japan and the Netherlands, cargo information and locations were automatically identified, even when the cargo packaging changed during shipment, and each party in the supply chain could check the transportation situation in real time. Let's look at some of the actual testing locations. Here, a truck carrying an empty freight container leaves the van pool for a shipper's warehouse. The active tags used on containers and pallets can be read from longer distances than passive tags. Distance, however, makes it difficult to identify the tag location exactly. But by sending short-range radio waves to an active tag, the tag can determine its own location and relay that data to the reader. The cartons on which the passive tags were attached are prepared in advance to facilitate loading into containers. When palletizing is complete, active pallet tags are attached. In a fully automatic operation, the information on all cartons is aggregated into the pallet ID. And after that, the information on all pallets is aggregated into the container ID. This test not only read the cargo tracking tags, but also used e-seal technology to seal the containers. At the container terminal's inbound gate, both e-seals and container tags are read to cross-check the seal numbers and container numbers. When the ship leaves the port and the active tag signals move out of range, readers installed on the quay record the actual time of departure. This pilot program stored all the cargo information in EPCIS and provided 2 versions of the assessing application, so that the stored information was visible based on the user's role in the supply chain. One version was designed for shippers and consignees, the other for logistics service providers and customs. Both versions are designed to query and display only the information necessary for the respective user. Shippers who send large amounts of cargo at once usually include several containers in a single shipment, so we use the new GS1 Global Shipment Identification Numbers as unique consignment reference numbers to identify the grouped transport units traveling under one commercial order.
Dutch customs administration see this pilot as a good opportunity to test this technology in the real world.
One month after leaving Tokyo, the container ship arrives in Amsterdam. The batteries inside the active tags must be long-life batteries that last throughout the long journeys. When the ship arrived at the port, tag readers installed at the berth detected the container tags and recorded the container's arrival. The e-seal signal was checked to see if the container had been opened during transportation. The container was trucked to the Canon warehouse, where it was opened. As the pallet was unloaded, cartons were again scanned by a fixed reader. The emptied container was returned to the Amsterdam van pool, and the test run concluded. This pilot program was carried out over the last 3 years. We will keep working to improve the technology and establish a more user-friendly logistics system.
今回の EPC グローバルの RFID 実証実験は非常に有意義なものだったと思っております。今後はこのような RFID のシステムが広く一般的に普及し、物流業者やメーカーにとってより効率的なロジスティクスが展開できるようになることを期待しています。
Finally, we'd like to say a special thank you to all our partners for their help with this pilot program.